Hey guys, before the video starts, I want to say I have started a new Blender coaching course. The link is in the description down below if you want to join. It's quite cheap and I will be teaching you how to use Blender and stuff like that. Link in the description down below. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Hey guys, what's up? It's Art Ibby, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a beach icon in Blender. So what we're going to do is we have our 3D scene right here. We're going to delete the default cube. We're going to delete that default cube. Boom. We're going to add in a cylinder. Boom. We've got a cylinder. Now we can increase the vertices on this. We probably increase it to 40 if you want to, but you don't really need to. Then you scale that down like so. G and then Z to move up like so. Now you can shade that auto smooth. Right click and shade that auto smooth. Now you have your basic island complete. Now what you want to do is you want to shift A, add in a cube, S to scale, and what we want to do is create the island. So now what you want to do is add in a modifier, a cool modifier. And what you want to do is go into edit mode and then Control R, and then you want to get out of edit mode by just pressing tab, and then you use G and then Z like so to move it across. And then once you add these, once you go into edit mode and add some more vertices like so using Control R, and move it around like I'm doing right now, like so. Maybe move it around a little bit more. Just make it look like an island, like a beachy island kind of thing. I'm not really the best at making beaches, I'll be honest. But just experiment, see what looks the best. And yeah, I'm just doing whatever with the island, to be honest. But now I think that looks alright. That looks alright for the base of the island. Now you want to add that subdivision. Now you have the base of the island done. Now what we want to do is add the tree, add the palm tree, So what you want to do is add Shift A. What we're going to do is add in a cylinder, S to scale that, like so, and then add a modifier, a bevel modifier like so. Then you want to go into this side view, and you just want to create like a, let's call it like a tree kind of shape, palm tree kind of shape. I don't know if this is going to work, but yeah, just duplicate a Shift D to duplicate the cylinders, so you can kind of create like a simplistic tree. If I can do it myself. Okay, yeah. Now we have all of these cylinders, and now what we want to do is Control J, which joins all of these meshes up, and then what you want to do is shade auto smooth. Look at that. That looks like a nice little palm tree. And set origin to geometry, and yeah, now you want to move that onto the island. Move that onto the island like so. Now once you moved it onto the island, I'm going to just scale it up so it fits properly. Yeah, like so. Then what you want to do, Shift A, add in a UV sphere. Once you added the UV sphere, it's pretty simple. You just need to add UV sphere here. It's just going to resemble the coconuts or some other kind of harvesting kind of thing, like so. It's going to resemble coconuts in the palm trees, these little UV spheres. So now what you want to do is create the leaf, the branches. So you want to do Shift A, add in a plane, G and then Z to move upwards. Scale that like so. Add in a subdivision surface modifier, and then go to tab mode, Control R, click on that once, so it would add the Control R, G and then X, oh no, so G and then Y, yeah, G and then Y, and then press E, and then press again, and that gives you a little leaf kind of design. Now Control R, move your mouse wheel up so you add more vertices, and then you want to turn on proportional editing and move one of the vertices upwards, which would move all the rest of the leaf, and you should have this curved kind of leaf design. You can slow the video down if it's too fast. I think that's enough anyway. We'll work with that anyway. Add in the modifier. Let's just E to extrude. Let's just extrude that a little bit so it looks more like a... No, don't add in a bevel modifier. Yeah, I think that should be fine. It looks way too perfect to be a leaf, to be honest. I don't know about you guys. It looks way too perfect to be a leaf. So you probably want to adjust the leaf if you want. I would want to add like a little bit of a bevel modifier or something like that. And now the simple part, just duplicate the leaves all around like so. If it works. So that's like kind of what we want, but we probably want to add way more leaves, branches or leaves, whatever they're called. What are they called? No idea. Like so. Yeah, perfect. Now what we want to do is add in a what's it called, a surfboard. So what you're going to do is Shift A, add in a cube, S to scale, then you want to elongate that like so, Elon Musk it, and then add in a modifier, subdivision surface modifier, and then add in another level of, what is this called? What is this actually called? Levels viewport. Add in another levels viewport so it adds up to 2. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is called, to be honest. And then shade that smooth. I think yeah, you should say shade that smooth so it gives a surfboard kind of look, and that's it. And then apply that modifier, and now what you want to do is Shift A, add in a cube, move that cube all the way down here, scale that like so, scale that sideways as well, and then what you want to do is go into edit mode, and then what you want to do is click on vertices, select, and then what you want to do is G and then Z, so it gives or you want to turn off proportional editing, but you just want to make it look like it has like a design to the surfboard, so it's not a simple looking surfboard, if you know what I mean. Once you've done that, click on all the objects on the surfboard and then Control J, and that will join everything up. Now what you want to do is you want to tilt it slightly, rotate it slightly, and you want to add the surfboards to the island. So now you've got your surfboards. What you want to do is add in a beach ball. Shift A, add a sphere, but you want to increase the segments to 8, I think it was. Let me just double check. Yeah, I think it is 8. Yeah, 8 segments. Then you want to S to scale. Just want to add that in right over here, like so. Just want to add that here. So now you have a beach ball, surfboards, a palm tree. What else could you want? Now you would want water. So now you want to Shift D, duplicate that little island, sphere kind of thing, cylinder kind of thing, and now this is the water we're going to add now. So you want to, so now what you want to do is add in a modifier, displace modifier, change the strength to 0.1, then change the texture, this texture to clouds, like so it gives it a more distorted kind of look. Now that you got your water, I think that's about it for the water. For the water bit, you can like move that up or something like that, move these vertices down and stuff like that, but I think that's it for the water bit. Now we're in for the texturing part. So now what you want to do is select the Cycles rendering engine. Now click this bottom base, add in a brown texture. Now what you want to do is click on this water bit, and what we want to do is increase the transmission all the way up, and increase the IOR to 1.0. Change the color to blue. Then decrease alpha so it's more transparent, like so. Now you have a more watery kind of look. Do the materials for the island. So let's go into shading and click on the island to texture it, and then what you want to do is add in a color ramp. Add the color into the base color, and then what you want to do is add in a Voronoi texture. Plug the color into the factor, and then what you want to do is add in, and then press Ctrl T, so it adds a texture coordinate and a mapping coordinate node thing. And what you want to do is add in a bump node, like so. And then add that normal into normal, but I don't think, yeah, that's more like it. And then increase the strength to 1. Now what you want to do is give it a more island look. And you can increase the amount of colors you see. That gives it more of an island kind of look. Now what you want to do is select all of these nodes, and what you want to do is go into this palm tree kind of thing, and then press Ctrl V. Essentially what I'm doing now is just copying the node layout that we did for the island, but for the palm tree, and every material in this like scene uses the same node layout, so that's what you're just going to be copying to other objects in the scene. Now you can experiment with the materials you choose, but you can copy the node layout. I have the Voronoi node layout with the bump node is quite nice, which I've already shown you. So just copy that to all the other objects, and if you do this, it does give a cartoon look, so make sure to use that node layout, but feel free to use your own. So now let's get into the color management and rendering process. So now we've finally done texturing, and now we want to add in area light. What we want to do is increase that to 1000 and move it to the side, so it gives it a side lighting, kind of like partial lighting kind of look, like so. So it doesn't fully light up the whole scene, so it keeps some dark patchy areas. But now we are finally done. All we need to do is go into cycles. We want to go on color management, and we want to change that to medium high contrast, so it gives it a much better look. And you want to change that to standard, filmic to standard. I'm just messing around with the color management settings, I'll be honest, but you can copy what I've just done. But yeah, if medium to high contrast looks quite nice, so higher contrast looks way better in my opinion. But yeah, that's the basic kind of island. And now you can add more assets, which is what I'll be doing now if you want to watch the speed run. But other than that, make sure to subscribe, as it does take me very long to make these videos. Thank you.